Winner! Yu-Gi-Oh! Believe in the heart of the cards. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh? Been a while. Oh man, Bart Hansen's in the booth too. Too bad I'm streaming for you schmucks. I wish I was Bert in this final table. Oh, some people favorited my tweet. That's nice of you. Da, 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 da. There we go. V-Game T is on the case. In terms of single blue spells, it looks like there's Hydro, Brainstorm, and Mystical. So, yeah, irrelevant. And so is white just Plow? Do we have time for a game of Squeeze? I don't believe so. But one of the graphics that I'm building a scene specifically for Squeeze. Like I said, the graphics I've been working on them for a while, and I'm still like not even close to done. So instead of putting off the stream further, waiting for the graphics, I figured I would just start streaming with the old graphics and get those up to date. But they are coming, and some of them are pretty sweet. I'm making them all myself, and I'm not very good, so that part's not good. But the fact that some of them exist is sweet. White is just Plow, perfect. Thank you, V-Game T. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Watched Day at the Races the other day. No, this morning. Wow, it's been a long day. Watched Day of the Races this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Enlightened Tutor, thumbs up. Wow, V-Game T beating Candlehawk to the smug. Probably beat him because Candlehawk took the time out to type out Kappa. That's probably why he beat him. Probably. Probably. Queen Queen Jack 10 double suited. Nice fucking hand. Flopped top pair and a flush draw. Bet call. Alright, now you have top pair, a wrap, the top end of a wrap, and the same flush draw. And the opponent needs to hit for a low. They have the same straight draw and bottom two. Five. Ooh, that's gonna kill the action, but still a pretty big hand. Just looks a little low. I can't tell chip counts, though. Ah, the Kappa hotkey. You have like one of those intense gaming mouses that has like 6 side buttons, and one of them is just type Kappa. Oh, that's Benny Glazer. I know the name, I didn't recognize him though. One minute until the finals. Until finality. Suited ace. A bad low and deuces under the gun. Good enough for him. What are they playing? 8-handed? It's your left click. The fact that you didn't type Kappa in that is very telling. Big blind calls with shite. Flops shite. Checks through. 5 ball. Checks through. Tens and fives. No qualifying. Surprised Hildebrand didn't c-bet that board. He wouldn't have gotten it through because of flush draw, but it looked like a good board to c-bet. Alright, pretty slow hand, but I think I have to key. Think about getting back into popper? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, the factoire. Yeah, Gindy's been gaming. I just have him in the bullpen now, just training year round for a team event. That's all. No, I absolutely love that man and think that he is a brilliant Magic player. So I'm very happy that he's playing again. I was hoping you would cast the spell that turn. Factory Beatdown's not going to get you too far though. You say he has me to thank for it. I think that he has me to blame for it more. But... ah, the old 10999. Yeah. My deck is very bad against that card. My curve ended up coming together a little bit. Well, it would have if I cast this on 2. I do go 3-4 and then 3-2 on 5. Yeah. Well, the running joke is that nobody knows who Gindy is. Like, I signed like 10, not 10, maybe like 7 playmats that weekend, and I think Gindy signed 2. Which is very funny to me. It's very funny to everybody except exactly Charlie Gindy. Why do you have a big flying goblin? Ugh. It's weird because I like need a 3rd blue to make that happen. The fact that they didn't pay for this makes me pretty happy. Who? Yeah, exactly. I could probably get this attack in, but... what's up, Master J? The other sick thing about Gindy and playing team events with Gindy is that people just know him as like the PT champ and then the national champ. But before that, he had like amazing results in Team Limited. Do I have to counter this? Probably. I just don't have the threat. Like, I lose 4 power off the board. Yeah, Gindy crushed. Absolutely crushed that PT. That's a pretty good one. Do I want to discard this maze? Kind of have him on the back foot anyway. I guess I just want to keep racing. Yeah, green-black elves deck. No. At least not yet. Not quite ready yet for that one. Just packs it? You have like chumpers and stuff. That was a weird concession. Ugh, my back. Well, this thing is good against the Virtue. It's like, I wish I could play this. I could bring in the Black Splash for this. Because, like, these cards are bad against him anyway. That's actually a good idea. Probably want 2 Swamps. And 2 A-Bombs. I guess I'm cutting out, like, all white cards. Bing, bing. What just happened? Why did I add so many non-swamps to my deck? Oh, sigh. I need one more. This should be 7 blue, 3, 6, 7, 8. 10, 7, yeah. A-bomb, eye blights, nausea, vindicate. Charger's still good. Shelter's still good. Stag is great. Bodyguard's not necessarily great. And Honden's not necessarily great. Oh, I need one more? Shite. Alright. Little semi-transformational board here, but I dig it. Can you dig it? Times for Lorwyn Cold Snap 9th was, yeah, that was about when I was like getting into competitive play. Wow, this hand is bad. Ooh, this hand's worse. Oh, nice. Nice. BT Kyoto Standard was great. PT Kyoto was great. My deck for that tournament was insane. It was misbuilt by a couple cards, but it was a 5-color deck that beat the other 5-color decks, so I was very happy with it. Pays this time, okay. Alright. Right on time. Don't even want to play it. Go. Drop all my mana, go. I'm gonna get Vivid Lands back in Standard? Probably never. They were not good lands. But I like the idea, I like that they're like pushing stuff and trying new duels instead of just printing shock lands every time, you know? Marauders. You are far more aggressive than, or you think you're far more aggressive than I thought you were. Doesn't necessarily mean that you are. This stops Factory from attacking, and then I think I'm just going to chump the Marauder. Could also just trade with the token. No, because if I draw planes, I want to just get rid of the token. Could trade with the War Marshal, but that's kind of face up. Siege Gang. Well, glad I have this nausea. Wish I had Hydroblast against this opponent. This thing's a human, right? Yeah, human warrior. Be pretty sick if they got the extra value thrown at me in their upkeep. Da, 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 da. Bank. Take 3 down to 9. You have 2, 4 potential damage. No plays. Well, there's this. That sure helps. Flame Tongue Elk. Hooray! Need to see the buddy duels back. There's been a bunch of good duels. I think a lot of the Future Sight duels were good. River of Tears, Nimbus Maze. I mean, Canopy's busted, obviously. The Filterlands they already redid. What is this attack? What's the pump spell? Humble. Gonna shoot it? Maze only stops combat damage. I'm like 99% sure. Yeah. Oh, just a firebolt to crush all my dreams. I see. You are either late or early. You're definitely not on time. I know that much. Ooh, actually, I should kill this. Because I'm not going to pacify it. But they have a bunch of goblin-y, token-y things. Like Foffing here? No, I need to kill something. I don't want to go to 5 with a firebolt in the yard. This hope my opponent F6'd type of attack. It's on tap now, you can use it for mana. Oh, they're just flooding. Twisted A-Bomb, what did I just tell you? I guess I main phase it. I'd recommend splitting differently than this. They might overvalue the pacifism, not knowing that I have one. That would be helpful. I'll knock your ballies. Choose a pile. I think that's better. Dinosaur is like theoretically good, but I think a random card is actually slightly better. Yeah, War Marshal's gas. Oh, I found all my lands. Reprint FOF in standard. Oh, Steam Augury not good enough for you? Remember when Steam Augury was printed? Rudy Briska just like read it wrong. No! I mean, I have Shelter, but I'm taking 2 now. And just thought it was FOF for a red. They're like, that's how they balanced it. It's like, there's no way. If so, that is like instantly format defining. You cannot have instant speed card draw of that power level in standard these days. It just doesn't work. Start here. Yeah, no, it's nothing against Rudy. It was just funny. Alright. Yeah, he is kind of a bit of a punching bag, but no, don't draw spells. Ooh, okay. So I'm at an effective 1 with this Firebolt still in the yard. Sucks I couldn't play Pacifism and Eye Blights, but I think attacking is too important. Like letting the token's opponent draw more cards is not in our best interest. Draw counterspell. Hey! Hey! That should be lights out. I mean, there's still a 1-turn window, I think. Right? They hit to 10, they draw and play something, I lapse it, they go to 5. Then they can play it again. Carbonize my dome? That's like cheating! Lapse not too effective against that. Well, I did underestimate how aggressive they were going to be. Okay, I definitely want this now. I think the black is still good. Probably don't want this. Especially Marius. Marius HP. I mean, I'm obviously not going to comment on any of that. The person who catches a lot of fights, Kid Bledsoe. Hayden brought it upon himself. Let's not joke around. It's cool getting to hang out with him in a bit in CR though. All right, deck. Let's not mulligan a 5 this time. We'll play first. Yeah, it's not great, but it is certainly a keep. 5, 5, 5, 5. Shucks. Yep. Card is so good. Hey, the natural. I even have it 4 ways. Just let it die. I pay for my war marshals like it's like the IRS is on my ass, you know. I guess get 2 slinger on my cohort before it grows is a pretty good follow up. Wonder if they'll pay echo for that. Yeah, pay for the slinger. All right. I guess because I left up mana, they can pay for it pretty free. They didn't see eye blights, I don't think. Mog is too good. Agreed. AJ, I believe that my skill as a magician is plateauing. I'd like insights on how to overcome that. Should I seek out better competition or just keep on practicing? Oof, that is a big topic, a big question. Oh, they missed their 4th land drop. No wonder they paid. Well, this lapse is theoretically going to be good at some point. Go ahead and start the removal train, I suppose. Plateauing. A lot of plateauing in Magic comes from like big fish, little pond syndrome. It's kind of hard to improve, or at least back in the day, it was harder to improve if you weren't surrounded by people that were better than you, or, you know, could teach you things more easily. But nowadays, with like streams and coverage on weekends and stuff, like, it's not really as much of an issue anymore. It's just about engaging the content in a thoughtful and productive way. Like, practicing doesn't help you unless you're actively learning, right? Like, just jamming games without any thought is not useful for your improvement. I'm gonna lapse this because they missed that land drop. And I want to use my mana. When was Lapse printed? It was originally in Homelands, I believe, and then was in some core set, maybe? Okay. War Priest to be a nice draw. Turtle's pretty good, too. Save the pacifism for that flyer or something. Ah, the meme magicians. The true heroes on the front lines. But yeah, what I say is just, it's important to to always maintain the perspective of being a student of the game. All right. It's it's really easy to just go autopilot in playtest sessions or FNMs or whatever you're jamming, but that is obviously not doing you any good. And it's important to make sure that you're spending your time meaningfully. If you are like burnt out from playing, then like go watch a movie and then come back and play. Don't just like play through it because you aren't learning. You aren't actively thinking. You aren't progressing your understanding of the game. When you watch a stream or a video, like actively engage with it. Like write comments and in the chat for streams and stuff without yeah, without just like having it on in the background, and using it to like actively try and improve. This is a firebolt, but it's gonna get me no matter what, so might as well not take the damage. Trying to just take notes. So yeah, firebolt. Yeah, learning from other people is like the best and easiest way to go about things. Discussion time. Who's the current best overall Magic player in your opinions? That didn't ask who's the all-time best, same parameters as well as upcoming best. I think all-time best is not really a conversation worth having at this point. There's just like, 8 or 9 guys that are truly elevated, and the distinctions between them are so marginal that it's not even really worth the time and attention. As for right now, I think it's pretty clear who like the top 4 or 5 are, and again, the distinctions between them are minute and like different from each other. That's a good draw. It's tempting to take out this pacifism, but this thing's going to do me more damage. Plus I still have shelter as a draw to get rid of the pacifism itself. I can also departure my war priest. Maybe I should play this land. A 2/2 automaton's going to be good enough, I think. And as for up-and-comers, it's kind of hard to say because I haven't been in the muck. I mean, the up-and-comers that I like took note of are all just masters now, like Steve Rubin and Michael Majors, Oliver too. Although that was a little after my time. Let's go Nausea. Vindicates. The problem with Vindicate pacifism is the Firebolt. If they just draw land. But it doesn't really get me anywhere to do nothing. Kill the pacifism, hope they brick for a turn, and that I draw a white land, or a white creature. I'm gonna get their land a consideration? No, I'm too far behind. Like, I could just departure a token, maze, take 2, and save Vindicate. Maybe that's a better way to do it. I'm not going to be able to use departure at a later point anyway. It's not profitably. Yeah, I guess I can do this one turn. If I brick off next turn, I have to Vindicate the Pacifism and hope. If they don't draw land and I brick off, that is. But that is not a very profitable exchange. What just happened there? 5 mana for your free token. Beetleback? Orcish Aura Flame. Well, found a Vindicate target. They should have errated it to the misprint. That would have been sweet. Islands. No, thank you. I have to save the pacifism for like a stupid flyer or something. Yeah, the game podcast is gas. I listened to the first 2 as they came out, but I didn't catch 3 or 4, and I listened to 3 yesterday and 4 today while I was cleaning my apartment. Firebolt my face? I guess you gotta use your mana. Hey! That might be something. Nausea. Pretty sure I'm just getting like carbonized anyway. Nausea verse. Wow. Well, I can play Departure Pacifism and then still have all this stuff. It's probably my best chance. Kind of a surprising split. Yeah, I mean, I can't beat Siege Gang, like, at all, anyway. So that's not really consideration, this game. I don't know if people stopped talking all at the same time 3 minutes ago, or if my chat is just behind Mistral Charger. Okay. There's another firebolt in the yard. Yeah. Oh, and one in hand. Brutal. Guess I'm dead. I don't have any life gain. Yeah, but I was at 3 with maze for the token. So I was maintaining 3 life. But the fucking 3rd firebolt will do it. Bummer City. I get a QP for losing the finals? It's bizarre. How long we been going? Wow, 2.5 hours? That was a long draft. I guess I'm just gonna call it. Thank you all so much for watching. Arigatou gozaimasu. It's kind of like a soft relaunch of the stream. The graphics will be coming out later, but for now I'm streaming instead of Monday, Thursday is what it used to be. Now it's gonna be Tuesday, Friday, I think. But I might be on at other times in the coming weeks, and I am hoping that I can do some I can stream Magic twice a week, and then also throw in like a Hearthstone stream at least once a week. So we'll see. If you follow me here and follow me on Twitter, then you will get all that info. And yeah, MTG Card Market's the sponsor. Coupon code AJTV for 10% off at the very top. You can see that. I don't think I missed anything else. Thank you so much for the subs and resubs and the one donation we got today, which is pretty awesome for our first stream back. Much appreciated. 9 streams a week. Probably can't do that. Probably can't quite pull that off, but but yeah, thanks again, everybody, and I will see you in a couple days.